Hey traders, just wanted to look at XRP to the US dollar. Haven't done that in, I don't know, a few days for reasons, right? No point. Bitcoin is getting all the attention lately these days as its dominance of market cap goes up to 60 and above. And as you can see, the Bitcoin pairs in the video I did yesterday are getting decimated, pretty much ice age territory, all-time lows. And the US dollar pairs, there's not really much happening. Normally the US dollar pairs are kind of responding positively to Bitcoin moving up, but you can clearly see that money has just been pouring into Bitcoin specifically, not just the entire crypto market. It has only really been Bitcoin, so make of that what you will. But just making adjustments and create, it looks warranted to have an equidistant channel drawn here with anchor point 1 and 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom. As you can see, there's nice 75% resistance, 25% support, heartline support, 75 resistance. Decent chop here. I mean, there's the resistance, you're just you couldn't break it, whatever. And now you have clearly broken that 25 or that 75% trend line of the equidistant channel, and now you've approached again a critical support area. You're back in it. I mean, I'm telling you, this was great. But the response we got was nothing, okay? Normally when you hit these areas, you should, continue on up. But, man, it's just getting weaker and weaker. I mean, remember first time we were hitting all these critical support areas, we were getting crazy amounts of volatility, big pops. Same thing here, big pops. And every time we're hitting this area, it's just getting weaker and weaker. Okay, this was nothing. It's a lower high than the previous high, and the previous highs before it. All right, so just distribution going on for sure. And really, what I want to do is look zoomed in at XRP, because this was a form of, or this is a form of education that I'd like to show you. All right, so does anyone see a pattern here? I'm a little mad at myself. This is just for, again, education, learning, right? So there is a pattern here, and we call this the 3 falling peaks, okay? And don't worry so much about the wicks. Look at the candle closes, okay? All right, where you have 3 different peaks, one lower than the next, but they're all proportionate. Time and development, right? You can see clearly it's like very symmetrical, the time it took to get to each peak. All right, so 1 peak, 2 peaks, 3 peaks, right? And I mean, this is how you trade it, all right? So you'll get those 2 valleys, right? Here's one valley, here's the second valley, all right? On that second valley, that's where you're going to plot the, you're not calling it a neckline, but that's just the area where you will measure a breakout. This is where it will break out, okay? So after the 3rd lower high, we run down and we'll test it for a moment as we did, and then we eventually break that support. That's what you're supposed to do with these patterns. All right, and measured move is just from the height of the first peak to that neckline or trend line, whatever you want to call it, from the breakout. As you can see, we've not hit that measured move yet, but we're working on it. In time we could get there. It's at 29.451 cents. Yeah, man, this is textbook Bulkowski falling 3 peaks, just a smaller version of it. All right, so hopefully at least out of this video you got education on a new pattern you didn't know about. Really bad, we were talking about this anytime we analyzed it, we were getting bearish convergence, right? Every time you made a lower high, you made lower levels of relative strength. That's bearish, man. That's not bullish, okay? And look at the negative momentum building right now, so there's no divergence at all. You're slightly oversold, but plenty of room, I guess. If you wanted to run down more, you could, but it's kind of sad to see XRP respond so poorly to Bitcoin in the positive, right? Bitcoin's just been doing tremendous, and you would think XRP, Ethereum, all these alts would, again, to the US dollar pair, would perform better, but they're not, and it's just testament to money flowing into Bitcoin. Okay, real quick, I guess we can just look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. I'll leave you with it. Still going, man. Oh my goodness, we are approaching 61.25%. What is that? That is the previous swing high from September of 2018. We are going, y'all. We are going. If we breach this, which we're soon approaching, if we breach it, man, it will be the highest market cap dominance, for Bitcoin that we've seen since December of 2017, man. Great FOMO. The great FOMO of 2017. Unreal, man. At one time, back then, we were at 69.86, almost 70% Bitcoin dominance. So this makes sense why these alts are getting so destroyed. Okay, maybe it's, look, the people in the market don't see value in these S coins. They finally made their decision. All right, Bitcoin has more value than these S coins. Most of these S coins. So, again, I did that video on the altcoin Ice Age stuff yesterday, so check it out if you haven't. Got cut a little short, but hope you getting something out of these videos I'm doing every day. If you are, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Bitcoin doing things, seriously doing things on this market dominance. So keep that in mind, all right? I will see y'all in the live stream. Remember, if you're a new viewer or sub, that's what I primarily do is live streams. So check me out at 6 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. Eastern, twice a day. Ooh, episode 500 today. Oh my God. So until next time, respect the TA.